Mr. Speaker, I now yield 2 minutes to another great gentleman on the committee from Pennsylvania, Mr. Keller.
The gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in opposition to the attempted veto override of H.J. Res. 76. When this legislation was advanced through this chamber in January, the majority sought to turn back the clock on borrowed defense, leading to dangerous consequences for students, those repaying their loans, and the American taxpayer. The Obama-era rule, which the majority seeks to return us to, in this legislation was marked by regulatory chaos, excessive punishments, and ridiculous costs. The Obama rule provided no clarity and sought to forgive student loans at a massive scale, regardless of the cost to taxpayers or merits of the borrower's case. Most importantly, the Obama-era regulations did not distinguish between deliberate fraud and unintentional errors made by schools, which is critical since the department can levy substantial financial penalties against institutions found to engage in fraud, which can cause a school to close despite no intentional wrongdoing, thus ending access to alternative avenues for higher education for some current and prospective students. Estimates put the total cost of the Obama loan forgiveness giveaway as high as $40 billion. That is why in 2019, the Trump administration issued the new Borrowed Defense Institutional Accountability Rule. The new rule, which takes effect on July 1, provides regulatory clarity, affords due process to both students and institutions, provides students relief relative to actual harm, holds all institutions accountable for misrepresentation, provides students with more options to continue their education should their school close, and allows for faster relief by allowing institutional-level arbitration. Importantly, the 2019 rule is estimated to save taxpayers $11 billion from the 2016 Obama rule baseline. Mr. Speaker, we simply cannot afford to return to the outdated, costly, and confusing Obama-era rule. I also urge a no vote because, in respect to this issue, Congress should stay in its lane. The Trump administration was rightly using its authority to implement the laws promulgating the new Borrowed Defense Institutional Accountability Rule. They did so at a substantial savings to the American taxpayer while protecting student borrowers and holding bad actors accountable. Thank you, and I yield back.